We've located the documents Elgor spoke of. Records concerning the Bistorius Blue and Baltro's magic.
Once we've destroyed them, all of this will finally be over.
Indeed. Though, one passage stood out as I was surveying the texts. It claimed that the Blue not only holds the ability to control the minds of us Bestrels, but that it also bears the power to birth humans anew.
What does that mean?
One of our ancient texts speaks of a similar phenomenon. Make of them beasts, that their every labor be compelled by the crystal before you.
Slow down, Ramona. What's all this mean exactly? That the Blue can turn humans into Bestrels?
That's the short of it.
Morard?
I guess it's time to finally come clean. I used to be a human myself. On that fateful day 8 years ago, I was here serving as a soldier in the Zenoiran army. We had marched on the resting ground of the great lions of old. But the battle we were met with was more terrible than I'd ever seen. Zenoira's blatant disregard for the Lion's ancestry provoked the rage of their bloodline. And so my army took the king's daughter hostage, in the hopes of threatening their kind into submission. But I hadn't the stomach for such spineless methods. I abandoned Zenoira, and chose to side with the Lions instead. At the end of that arduous, bloody fight, we had succeeded in rescuing the girl, but I myself had fallen into an enemy trap. The last thing I saw as I lay dying on the ground was the King of the Lions, holding a radiant blue stone above my body. When I awoke, I was, well, you can imagine.
It would seem the Bistorius Blue holds far greater power than any of us had ever realized.
I'm living proof of that, yes. But I'm grateful. I wouldn't be standing here without it. And I'd never have met all you kind people.
Oh, Morard.
Ramona, see to it those papers are destroyed. Too many have had their lives distorted by that grim knowledge. Human and bestial alike.
Yes. I believe that will be in everyone's best interest.
I appreciate it. More than you could know.
So maybe his whole kit is the exact same as a gladiator because it's meant to signify that that's what he was as a human. And that didn't change.
And where do you think you're going?
Unify. To be honest, I'm not sure. As far away as possible.
But why?
I don't belong here. Not like the rest of you.
Because you used to fight for Zenoira?
That's right. I've known all this time, and I lied to you over and over again. I don't deserve to stay. Not after what I've done.
How can you even say that? We might not look the same, but you're family to me, Morard. And don't think for a second that we'd be better off without you.
But
Besides, hearing your story helped me realize something. This sliver of the blue that's set in my pendant. It's a symbol of the Bistorius royal family. Which means it used to belong to the Lion King's daughter, right?
That's...
If the stone can turn a man into a lion, it's not so weird to think it can do the opposite too. So you see, we're really the same when it all comes down to it.
Unifi, are you sure you want me here?
Never been sure. You've been with me every step of the way, and I'm not letting that change anytime soon.
Sounds like I have to stay then. Thank you, Unifi. You're the best family a lion could ask for.
I wonder how long it would take to go through every archive entry in this game with how many archive entries are added all the time. I do genuinely wonder. Alright, cycle back to 1. 72 hours, huh? A fleeting dream. Celestial talisman. I got another idealist hand mirror. Maybe I'll actually use some of them at some point. Maybe not. Acquired Bastorius Blue. There, 4 out of 5 done.
We've liberated vital strategic points throughout Bastorius, and in so doing, loosened Zenoiran's grip on the land. Now, this is the state of Fevrith at present.
Where to next, then?
So next stream we'll start Albion. Properly. We've technically been there already.
The Pontifex, that is. I understand it's a bit far, but how would you feel about making the trek to Albion?
More than happy. I recall ships for its shores departing from the western tip of Bastorius. Let us head for Port de Vulpes.
Well, we'll head there. We're not gonna start new stuff in Albion quite yet. Core conversations available. Hold on. I don't know if the Bastorius Blue is a thing that I can actually use. Imagine. Hold on. Let me check here really quickly. I'm just curious. There's another Carnelian. Imagine if it would count as like a weird lapis or something. Yeah, hasten charge. AP -1. Activates at the start of battle. Immediately activate 1 charge attack. Oh, like right at the start of battle. I was under the impression when I heard about this that it was like the kind of thing where it was once you start charging, it procs this and then it immediately charges it. So rather than like quick impetus 4, it's just beginning a battle. You just immediately go for it. Huh. Which would mean I wouldn't need this. I'm going to use the next attack a True Strike. More attack. For max HP. I would need to take Sapphire away from somebody. Do you need this? Here. Then, sure. Sure, we'll do that then. And then it's a guaranteed critical. And things are cool. Next attack a True Strike. Why don't I just use Gambler's Coin then instead? Do I need Chloe here necessarily? Why don't I just Gambler's Coin that? Fine. Keen Call for infantry. And how about do this? Where are my coins? There we go. Gambler's Coin onto flying. Because, yeah, that'll be a True Strike. No, it won't. Never mind. Because I won't actually have any more PP here. Well, that complicates things. Well, maybe I'll rethink how I'm doing this sometime later then. For now, just guaranteed critical. Immediately attack with Dragoon Dive. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's fine for now, or maybe there's some way to redo it later. Once I start getting some of the angelic characters, I'll probably rearrange squads and figure out some better way to handle that. Oh. Good seeing you again, partner. Come on and take a look at what I've got. Yeah, look at how many funds I got after spamming my gold squad there. Nocturnal evade, evade a single hit, grants additional PP at night. Cutthroat's boon. Assassin's nail, evasion plus 10 blindness immunity. Attack a single enemy, inflicts blindness. Plus 50 potency and critical hit at nighttime. Huh. Well, give me that. More Zenoiran Knights thingamabobs. And they are pretty good. So I'll take them. Ooh, a new ruby, a new sapphire. I guess I didn't need to take that one away from Ridiel. Just so I have it, I guess. Another idealist hand mirror. I can't afford that all. Stuff is getting expensive. I already have a Zenoiran Knight sword, so I guess I'll hold off on that for now. Sure. Yeah. So I burn through these funds pretty fast a lot of the time. Alright. I can give that ruby and sapphire. I'll be soon by the time I'll come with that. I'll sell my wares in the light of day. I can't words. I've been saying that for so long, man. Okay, let's see here. You know, I've always liked climbing trees. Can't imagine this tower would be much different. So... yeah, I found something. As luck was on my side today. Watchman's Horn. One magic defense, blindness immunity, burn immunity, Dawn Horn. Activates at the start of battle, grants all allies immunity to stun and plus 20% guard rate. Interesting. Yeah, and here's the last one of these. Still don't have the journal, though. Also, Ridiel was... what squad? Ridiel was here. Give you back your lapis. Not the lapis. The sapphire. And I can give a ruby to someone. Who would want it? You don't need another thing. I guess I would grant you another fireball. Do you really need that, though? You already have a ruby there. Yeah, you're maxed out on both like that. Carnelian. Sure. Hear that. And then I have a spare lapis and a couple spare carnelians. I can always maybe assign those between sessions or something like that. Maybe what I can do. Also, do I have access to the place where I could get the journal, I wonder? Yeah, Unifi and Ramona here. Let's see. You should have seen him, Ramona. I've never heard Marhard so excited before. As much as I love your stories, Unifi, I really must begin preparing for dinner. Right, I almost forgot. There's just so much I want to tell you about. I know, why don't help you get ready? What is with the translation of this game? Why don't help you get ready for dinner and I can keep talking to you while we work? It's a wonderful idea. Even as a child, you sought me out every evening to speak of the adventures you had gotten into that day. And whenever you've been unable to do so, I've missed it rather dearly. Really? Really. But don't forget we're supposed to be preparing dinner here, not just reminiscing on the past. Got it, Mom. Oops. Oh, Unifi. Sorry, kinda just slipped out. Why are you apologizing? Because you're not really my mom. I hadn't realized that was how you felt. It's true that I'm not your mother by blood, yes. But as the woman who raised you as her own daughter, those words hurt me more than you could ever know. That's not how I meant it, Ramona. I know it's not. But in all honesty, it made me so happy to hear you call me your mother, even if it just slipped out by mistake. And I believe I owe you an apology, Unifi. I should have thought about how you felt instead of only focusing on myself. No, you didn't do anything wrong. I really do think of you as my mom, Ramona. I'm glad to know you feel the same. Couldn't think any different if I wanted to. So you're welcome to call me whatever you wish, my daughter. Thanks, Mom. Nice. Honors that I'm never gonna use. Well, I guess I'll eventually use it to get a bunch of mercenaries after I have everyone else in the video game recruited. once that comes around. Got Master Military Treatise for that. Wow, I've never seen our town this alive. Neither have I. Alright. More things to grab. More things to grab. Another place to do some renovations to here. Good thing I have some ice in my pocket that didn't melt along the way from my body heat. The town thrives once more thanks to your aid. Alright, let's see here. Let's yoink. Explore this way. Sure. Whoa, there's nothing I'm missing. I guess I've been here before? Yeah. I already fixed that up. Thank God, so that they can sail. Hug this wall here as best I can. Yoink. And there's this place here. There's one place that I captured. Okay. Do that. There we go. Thank you, humans. I never could have imagined you'd show us such charity. Yeah, if only I had people to station. Hey, look, more star iron. Wait here a moment. I'll see if there's any star iron left within. So is star iron just for the meteorite weapons, I wonder? Here's what I managed to find, Elaine. Star iron. Well, thanks, man. Anything else over here? Yep, a divine shard. So I'll claim that. I'm gonna talk to you specifically. Mom says I'm allowed to play outside again, so me and one of my cat friends are gonna go fishing. So, like, you would think that these are all just different species, with the ones that are basically like cats literally just call themselves cats? Or would that be considered like an offensive term to call them or something? Pardon the intrusion, my prince, but you permit me to visit the cemetery? I'm just gonna completely disturb the dead to the point that we are gonna be haunted for the whole rest of this adventure. Like, just completely fucked. You have my deepest thanks, Elaine. The souls of the departed rest user now. Thank you, my prince. We've now offered prayers to add all of Pistorius to cemeteries. Mother, they will surely be pleased to hear it. What I got for this? Cardinal's mace. I got another Gravekeeper lantern. Cardinal mace. So that's... Let's see here. There's that one. There's that one that I got. Cardinal's Mace Holy Cradle. Grants a row of allies the ability to withstand one lethal blow. Might be good if I'm pairing it with some heals. Because if they're just staying at 1 HP and I'm just using that, then it's like they're only good for 1 hit. So heals plus that might not be half bad. I don't know. If I want to try and make things super safe, maybe. Might be kind of good. Some situations. So this is what we board to go to Albion, right? Thank goodness I had just enough ice in my pocket. I've run out now. Our debt to the Liberation Army grows larger with each passing day. I select an Albion if that's where you're going. Sure is. Didn't even have to do a liberation battle this time. Look, I've restored all of Pistorius. I've fully restored 4 of the continents. Do they count as continents? I would assume so. Maybe just different nations. We received word from the chief of each bloodline. Restoration of Pistorius is all but finished. Whoa, Lane's even more generous than I expected. Most who lead an army resort to seizing goods to maintain their march. Yet our prince has done quite the opposite. There's not really much reason to stockpile resources in this game. It might have been born royalty. I've heard they spent most of its childhood living on Palavia. That's definitely one complaint of this game, is why would you ever not restore places? Like, everyone's constantly going on about, oh, he's so kind that he's actually giving all this stuff, but it's not like it serves me any purpose. The only other thing that I could do with it is just sell it for a minuscule amount of funds. Hence his unshakable devotion to the common man. His former neighbors and friends are now those he seeks to protect. And he's not just protecting them, he's giving them warm beds, hearty soup, and loaves of fresh bread. If that's not happiness, I'm not sure what is. I'm giving those things? What? I don't remember that. No matter what it is, all that's left to do now is reduce Zenoiran to rubble and ash. Yeah, let's go. It'd be really nice if there was rewards, like some sort of weapon or something like that for fully restoring any place. Alright, explore down this way. What's in here? There's the journal. Another journal. Hand it here. Seems to be a clue to an ancient treasure. And now that I've broken its seal, the carving should respond to its presence. Come, let's consider its scripts and claim the reward as our own. Yeah. Another of the best weapons in the game. I can now yoink. Grab that star iron. Grab this. Grab these. Trek up this way since I haven't trekked up this way yet. See what things could be here. Yoink. I guess that's it for here. Okay, so let me see here really quickly. Overworld. The carved of Bastorius stone. Visit the carvings in order. Let's see here. Pursue the beast from small to large. Okay. So I think I have them all mapped out. So eagle, rat, wolf, bear. Alright, that should be relatively simple then. So if I just go here, I can go around this way. Ooh, wait. That was a secluded shore thing. So was that this? Board ship, the secluded shore. Skip cutscene. Yep, that was this. Okay, so rat. Carving is like the one on the aforementioned in the journal we found. Guess we should do as it says, examine the carvings in the correct order. Is this not the correct order? It's not glow. Oh, there we go. Carving began to glow when I touched it. A mouse. It's a rat. Let's examine the others as well. They might help us determine the correct order. Looks like we're on the right track. Now, eagle. So that was just south of here, right? Get to that. I believe. I have to pass through here. And then the eagle. Carving began to glow when I touched it. An eagle, Let's examine the others as well. They might help us determine the correct order. Look at that guy mining through the wall. Looks like we're on the right track. Alright, then wolf. Let's go. Over here. Carving began to glow when I touched it. A wolf, Let's examine the others as well. They might help us determine the correct order. Looks like we're on the right track. And then the final one here, the bear. We're gonna have to cross over this way. And I guess those question marks for the statues that I give star iron to are always gonna be on the map. Those aren't question marks that might go away. Oh yeah, and I can go there now, right? Oh, and that was the secluded shore thing as well, wasn't it? I think. So, or chip, secluded shore. To here. Be able to get this. Another one of the best weapons in the game. It began to glow when I touched it. This must be the final one in the sequence. The bear, It should be the last one. Just as expected, here's a treasure that slumbered within. I'm sure we can find a good use for it. This certainly does bring back memories. Thankfully, you're never too old to enjoy a good puzzle. King's Bow Bastory. Okay. So, maybe I'll give that to the character that's wielding a bow in the front line. I can actually benefit from the defensive things that it brings up. Because I give that to a bowman in the back, and they're not really going to care very often about the defensive parts of it. But if I do this... So, I guess the last one I'm going to get is the staff then. So yeah, this boosts everything except for HP because it was 15 there. But yeah, it'll be 1 more point in defense and in physical defense and magic defense with this here. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do some buffing here. How about? I am so fucking stupid. I needed to assign that somewhere. And so I was like, oh, let's give it to Liza. I'm so dumb. I'm actually the dumbest. Here, you get a Carnelian now. I guess. Who wants debuff immunity? Who's gonna be in the front? Unbelievable. He's gonna be eating hits from time to time. I do like having some more magic attack. More HP. And all that. I don't know. Going debuff immunity, do you care all that much? Lionheart, more attack. I'm a little bit worried about the damage that you eat sometimes. Maybe I should give you the debuff immunity here. Maybe what I should do. And that increases defenses to the same amount as the Lionheart. But then I should give the Lionheart to someone else. Man, all this rearranging. Who wants some more damage while also getting some extra defenses? You guys have things defensive, accessory-wise. Sure, doesn't seem like. You don't really need much in the way of extra defenses. Like, you're pretty good as is, honestly. Could just give it to you or something, I don't know. Might be a little bit of a waste. I don't know, but it should go to someone. Otherwise, it's for sure being wasted. Yeah, physical attack, critical rate, accuracy. I mean, maybe just one of my sword masters in the front then. But evasion things. So not you. Man, I don't know. Here, it'll be a little bit less defenses. But then we get to hit harder. Meh, I don't need the Knight's Medallion. There we go, Lionheart. Cool. So then, let's fast travel back to here. And then, I do want to check this out. There might be some good items in there. There'll be a sanctuary over here, which, I won't be able to do things at quite yet. Oh, not that way. Oh, why is this still covered in enemy soldiers? Like, is it gonna be a liberation quest or something? Over by the sanctuary? I kill with this squad? Really?
Guards up for you.
Alright, you're not doing quick cast. Okay.
Nope. All is well.
Okay. Critical 18. Okay.
Arrested.
Yeah, take off your own health for the sake of getting more IP. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, blindness. Big spins.
Fear not.
So... Ow. Nice counter. Oh. Ow. Okay. Wow.
You were paying attention.
Jeez. Well, yeah, let's see here. So I went in through this way, right? The lands ahead are sacred territory, navigable only by one who holds the mark of bestial kings. Proper the Bastorius Blue? Am I stumbling on something important? What am I doing? What's happening here? Oh, and then that gets rid of the guys, of which there was only one left. Okay. Fine shard. I don't know why I'd ever decline going in. Yeah. Get the ring to its true power by getting hitched when I feel like it. Black diamond. Cheese strings. Hashtag not sponsored, but could be. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, next time, we'll take the harbor over to Albion. And then we'll actually start there. I thought I was going to be able to finish off the rest of Bastorius, like, super quickly. I've been streaming for 5.25 hours here. So, I've been going for a little while. I wonder how the heck I get over there. Oh, campus carving. Oh, it must just be a ship from here, and that's got to be a carving for part of this, right? So yeah, I thought we were going to start Albion tonight properly. I guess we technically have already started it. But it did not quite work out in such a way. Russell 93.8%. Just little bits of Albion here left and then we're done. So next time is when we'll start Albion, because the rest of Bastorius took me a lot longer than I was expecting it to take. But I am having fun with this game. It's fun to do all these different squads where it's like, whoa, this is so OP, I'm breaking the game in two. And then it's like, well, in some instances, there's always a counter for everything in this game. So one squad is not going to be able to deal with everything ever. There's always going to be counters, and I kind of like that. Keeps you on your toes. Can't just coast along with one specific squad. It is 4 in the morning. It is 4:14 in the morning right now. 20th of June. I'm tired. I'm going right to sleep. I was not expecting to stream for over 5 hours. I wasn't expecting to still be stuck in Bastorius. Later tomorrow, well, today, the new Elden Ring DLC is coming out. Shadow of the Erdtree. So that's what the next stream around here is most likely going to be. I have my save file there prepared with my new Dudo. Well, I didn't start like a new save file. It's the same save file, but just like I'm no longer Senator Armstrong is all that's going on there. So yeah, that should be fun to play. I was kind of hoping to knock some things off the game schedule before that, but oh well, that's fine. That is a-okay. One more world to go through. I should be able to somewhat speed through it. I mean, I thought I could speed through this, but it could still take a while, so there's still a decent bit of content left in this game, but 4 out of 5. A little bit under 4 out of 5, I guess, if you count that there's still some stuff in Cornea. Though, I mean, Cornea is like 1.5 worlds in terms of how much stuff is in there. Maybe even 2, considering how much content and characters are initially in there, and then it feels like a lot less in the subsequent places. Anyway, we're making progress. Stuff is happening. I'm going to bed. I'm rambling now. I don't even know what the heck I'm saying. So I gotta get to sleep. So appreciate everyone who tuned in to another stream of Unicorn Overlord here. Until next time when we go to the Angel place. Take care and see ya. Goodbye.